For over the past 2 years, I have been an underground psychedelic trip facilitator, and I have helped white-collar professionals transform their lives through my one-on-one programs aided by psilocybin microdosing and macrodosing. Their transformations include overcoming addiction, anxiety, and depression, as well as grand professional and spiritual transformations of people becoming fully empowered and awakening their purpose from within and finding deeper meaning to their life. People associated psilocybin or magic mushrooms as a hippie drug and used for recreation at parties, concerts, or just being in nature. Although the power of understanding psilocybin as a tool for transformation and spiritual enlightenment has been known since the 60s and well before, it has not been mainstream and has often been mislabeled as dangerous. My expertise comes from years of searching for my own purpose and overcoming depression and porn and sex addiction, as well as the short-term addictions to cocaine and opioids. I have also held a handful of white-collar and executive jobs that, while providing well for me financially, I felt empty, numb, and unmotivated, and I felt like I was meant for much more. I stumbled across research about psilocybin and how it was helping people. My journey started with macrodoses and soon turned into microdosing on a day-to-day level, and that's when I had my own awakening. My life shifted and it transformed my mindset, and I found true purpose. During my awakening, I found my own self-worth and an abundant, very present mindset. I also unlocked a new level of creativity, which led to my winning of 3 Emmy Awards and an award-winning documentary short film. Although I conquered and quit porn addiction and sex addiction on my own, psilocybin helped me rid myself of my opioid and cocaine addictions. But most of all, it opened my mind to an understanding of what true love and companionship really means, and connection. This led me to the most amazing woman in the world and my partner for life, Dana. Admittingly, having experienced multiple recreational prescription drugs, I have since come to learn that psilocybin mushrooms are the farthest thing from a drug. Rather, I consider them to be one of the most powerful tools in a person's toolbox to self-mastery and real connection to the world. The unique aspect as a tool, I think of it like taking a journey from California to New York by walking. And psilocybin allows you to take the same journey, but at the speed of an F-18 jet. Hypothetically, rather than the journey taking weeks and months, it happens in just a few hours. Again, the best part, you do not miss out on any of the experience that you would have had from walking it. It really is dimensional, shifting, and transformational. But you don't have to take my word for it. There are now multiple documentaries on the subject. It's being talked about on major prominent news channels, and most of all, it's now being substantiated by the world's most reputable research centers, specifically led by Johns Hopkins University. They have studies that overwhelmingly prove the powerful benefit of mushrooms for those with PTSD, depression, often replacing SSRI antidepressants, as well as stress management, addiction recovery, and most resounding, their research in use with end-of-life patients. Research is also now proving that psilocybin mushrooms not only are non-addictive, but they are anti-addictive, meaning you can have such a profound transformational experience on one psilocybin macro dose that test patients have never needed another dose, ever. Now, after all that, I am Bill Ranshaw. I'm a behavioral compulsion, recovery, and self-empowerment transformation coach. I am also host of the White Collar Awakening video podcast that can be found exclusively and watched on Spotify without a subscription. In the podcast, I interview fascinating people who have escaped or helping others escape the rat race to break free and live life as it was meant to be, full of joy, happiness, abundance, compassion, gratitude, love, and freedom to serve a purpose. These people I interview are from all walks of life, and not all of them have done psilocybin or psychedelics, so that's not the purpose. My intent is to educate people as a whole and aid them Those who may get depressed from time to time, occasionally get stressed, but more so feel they have done everything that they can do to succeed and either have or haven't, but really they feel that they were meant for more in life and still feel like they're searching for their purpose. The psilocybin is not just helpful in dire and extreme cases, but it is something that can help the general population. However, I have just created the first ever online full personal empowerment and transformation program, as well as a microdose meditation breath hold video series designed and engineered to specifically be used in conjunction with psilocybin microdosing and macrodosing. This program and meditation series will also be successful with or without the aid of any microdosing. However, by understanding how psychedelics work on the brain, the program and meditation series have been engineered to tap into the psilocybin state of mind to enhance and expedite your transformation experience. Think of it as a movie that was created specifically with 3D cameras for the intent to be shown in 3D to aid the experience rather than just a traditional 2D movie converted to 3D. However, in this case, the program aided by psilocybin is a cohesive 4D transformational program rather than just a microdosing with traditional self-help or other transformation programs. I am hoping to be able to reach as many people as possible that I simply could not reach doing one-on-one coaching, with the purpose of helping as many people in society become self-aware, self-empowered, and awakened to internalize their ultimate value to the world and escape victimhood with or without the use of psilocybin. It's my belief that a society of these people can create a magnificent future for not only themselves, but for society as a whole. This YouTube channel is focused specifically on that purpose and will have much more content, not just geared towards psilocybin. It will consist of unique, against the grain, self-empowerment topics, conversations, and fascinating people. As a disclaimer, I do not sell psilocybin microdoses or raw mushrooms. However, within my microdose meditation mastery program and my White Collar Awakening Escape the Rat Race to a Life of Purpose masterclass, I provide help for you to source these natural substances. If this is something that intrigues you, please take 4 seconds to like this video and subscribe to my channel. Not because of the bullshit reasons that other people tell you of how it helps the YouTube algorithms find better videos for you, which is true, but for the real reason you should follow people. I commit to leaving my videos free of ads. I want you to understand that myself and other content creators may have spent thousands of dollars to be trained, hired our own experts and coaches, and fought the fight so that you don't have to, and that we can create our content for you. And also understand that these videos take up to days, weeks, even months to produce. And I understand as a content creator that sometimes all you can offer is that 4 seconds to like and subscribe. So follow this channel, and I tell you, I appreciate each and every like and follow that I receive. I promise I won't let you down. I look forward to serving you. Remember, your life is amazing. Be empowered.